Welcome in. Our next guest to the Blue Couch is Adam Holquist is with us, local Jeopardy legend and host of Thursday trivia nights down at Erie's Altered State. Adam, welcome back to First at 4.
Thank you. Yes. Great to be here again.
First, before we get into the local trivia nights, you got to weigh in on the whole Jeopardy guest host thing. Did you like the two hosts? Did you like the two hosts? What do you think? What do you think about that?
I think it was a good move. I understand why they took the approach that they did with the multiple hosts. But since they've settled into the multiple hosts, I've always been more of a fan of Ken. Like, I feel like he really lives the show.
He embodies
in a way
it more.
That, that Maya maybe didn't. So,
so you're good with the recent move?
I am good with the move.
All right. Well, you should know, as you experienced it all firsthand. So you do trivia here locally at Altered State. It's twice a month.
Every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday. Okay. And you took the summer off, but you're back at it.
Yeah, we came back starting, I think, the middle of October. Took the summer off because, we wanted to do everything outside in Erie that happens in the summer, and we wanted everybody else to be able to do the same thing. But, we've been back at it since the middle of October, doing it every other Thursday, and having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it includes tonight. So what do people need to know if they want to come down? Do they have to have a team formed?
It is teams of up to 6, but we've had people come down and play solo. We've had people come down and play in pairs, and there's usually, if you want to make some friends and don't feel good playing on your own, there's usually some teams that have a free spot or two if you want to come down, and we're happy to try and help people make new friends and pair you up with somebody to play with. So Altered State is open now as you're watching this, and we get started at 7.
Great.
So first come, first serve, come on down.
And you create the questions?
I do. I write all the questions and I host it. And
how long does it take you to get ready for one night?
Oh, it takes longer than I would like to admit, I think. Some weeks are more labor intensive than others, and I've tried to kind of streamline the process a little bit now that I'm a year or so into it. But it takes me at least a dozen hours or so to write a game. It's six rounds of 8 questions each.
Okay, that's what I was going to.
All the rounds. It's not a themed game. We're not one of those trivia things where we're going to do.
And second place tonight with a final score of 46
all the rounds are themed, so like each individual group of 8 questions will be on a particular topic. We got some things we always do or almost always do. Like we've always got a current events round. We've always got an in the news round, which Erie News Now is a great resource for.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Because one of the things about the game is we try to make it an Erie game. We try and tailor it. It's not one of those off-the-shelf trivia games that you can get from one of the companies that's franchising it all across the country. Like we really try and tailor it to the venue and to Erie, so we try and get a lot of local color in there and some local news in the news rounds and stuff like that.
And you're hosting it at a great local spot, Altered State.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been great to work with, and they've got a food vendor who's working with them through the winter, E-Dogs, which is normally a food truck. They're a hot dog truck in the summertime, and it's not really hot dog truck season, so they come in the winter, and they do sort of a pop-up kitchen there at Altered State through the winter. So there's
now, is there a prizes for the winners at the end?
Prizes for first, second, and third.
Okay.
Gift cards to Altered State in descending amounts. So yeah.
Give us one question. Oh, give us one question.
Oh, one question. Without giving away too many spoilers, we might have already talked about one question.
Oh. With the Jeopardy hosts, maybe.
Not saying.
Okay. I like it. Be prepared if you're heading down to Altered State. Starts at 7 o'clock tonight.
Oh, and there is, speaking of hints, there is a round that we call the wild card round, which is a round that's suggested by one of our teams from last time that we get together.
Oh, fun.
So if you want hints, if you go to Altered State's social media or my social media, there is a usually fairly unhelpful hint to what that wild card round is going to be.
Every other Thursday, including tonight. What time does it start?
7 p.m. tonight.
7 p.m. at Altered State. Go join them and have a great time. Adam, it's great to see you.
Great to see you.
Thanks for coming in today. We'll be right back.